So you have an interview scheduled and you look at the email, and where does it take place? On Zoom. Okay, don't worry, because today I'm going to give you just a few tips to help you to have a successful interview. Now, one of the first things you want to think about is your attire. So something that you could do is possibly Google business attire. Just look for nice tops. For my women, a nice blouse. For my men, a nice button up, maybe a tie, suit jacket. But something that you really want to do is Google business attire, because it's so important, at least from your head to your shoulders or mid-chest, that you look professional. Now, you heard me talk about the top, and you're probably thinking, well, what about the bottom? Let me tell you a secret. No one will ever know. So don't worry about the bottoms. Just make sure that the top is business appropriate. So something I like to do before I actually join the meeting is try to check to see how I look on video. So what we're going to do is go to host a meeting with video on. If you have a Zoom account already, it'll set you up with the video. Okay, so now I can see how I look. I can see how I want to position myself so that I'm straightforward. And something else you may notice is this background. It's kind of blurry in the back, but I'm very clear. This is very important because a lot of us are at home or we are somewhere where we don't want our background to be seen. So I'll show you how to do that. What you'll do is go here where you see stop video. We're going to click that little arrow, and then you go to choose virtual background. And you have a lot of different choices, okay? You can have none. If you don't have a background, you'll see everything. Hi, Richard. And then we have the blur background. You have a lot of different choices. What I recommend is to just pick blur because it's very professional and you still can't see what's behind you, okay? So once you pick your background, you X out. Again, you're able to see how you look. We can end this because now we know we're ready. And okay, so now when it's time to actually log on to your meeting, the employer will send you a Zoom link. You click that link and it'll take you right into your meeting. So again, it'll look like this, but this time your employer or the future employer will also be on the screen. So you see this keeps popping up. You are muted. We want to make sure that we unmute ourselves, right? So you just click mute or unmute, and then now you see our microphone. It's moving as we're talking. So that means our voice is carrying over. So those were just a few tips, and of course I'm sure that there are many more tips out there, so feel free to go to Google and type in Zoom tips for interviewing and you'll probably see a lot more tips. But I really hope that the tips that I gave help you to nail that job interview and get that job.